Remember, play games, not corporations. Remember, play games, not corporations.
Hypocrite, where will you run to now? Hypocrite, you will get hurt somehow.
So if any of you remember, last month I made a video on PlayStation News Now. I never intended for the video to be considered a debunking video. It was one of those cases where I thought I'd just turn on the mic and see what comes to mind. Now I'm not a very big YouTuber, so as you could imagine, the video probably didn't reach out to a lot of people. Which is why I'm excited that Rags finally got to him. And got to him he did indeed. The levels of butthurt and saltiness are astronomical here. Oh, but some of you are thinking, Fox isn't butthurt or salty, Fritanga. He even stated it on Twitter, that he's a big fan of Rags. I'll get to that in a second. As you could imagine, being a Rags video, he absolutely tore him a new asshole. And in return, Fox made a response video. There's a lot of issues I have with this response video. For starters, a lot of what Fox says doesn't seem to add up to the situation. But hey, Fox, I'm glad you finally did something stupid. I've been bored and dying for some new material. So, with that being said, I present to you the return of PlayStation News Now.
What is up, gamers? It's Fox at PlayStation News Now. Go follow me on Twitter at PS News Now.
No, don't. Don't follow Fox on Twitter. I mean, unless corporate praise is the kind of thing you're into, might want to steer clear.
I play nice 99.9% of the time, regardless of what you may have heard.
You see, the thing about Fox is he has these qualifications when it comes to playing nice. Do you game on PC? Well, I'll just disregard any of your opinions. They don't matter. Oh, do you game on Xbox? Well, I'll insult everything and rub it in your face when something bad happens. Oh wait, you game on PlayStation? Hey.
So in today's video, courtesy of, well, ironically, your pal Rags.
Yeah, you'll have to excuse me here for a bit, but I don't exactly understand irony that well. So, how exactly is Rags making a video on you ironic?
Who has done me a fantastic, I'd say, service really, because he didn't have to make the video, and I am really grateful.
Well, one man's loss is another man's gain.
And, you know, a lot of people respect the guy, and he's quite influential. So when he made a video on me today, go check it out. It's actually really hilarious. It's great. It's a great watch. When he made a video on me today, I was really honored, to be honest. There's only one way I can put it, and I am being very sincere in this video.
Oh, but do you really find it hilarious, Fox? Are you sure you're not butthurt or salty? Because, I mean, the tone of your voice may suggest otherwise.
I'm honored because I've been watching his videos literally for about, I don't know, maybe a year now. I've watched loads. His videos on JTech TV and loads of other people, and I've enjoyed them all. So I can't be a hypocrite and suddenly say, you know, in this video that I'm not happy about the video, because that would make me hypocritical.
Fox, you don't even have to try and be hypocritical. Now, from my understanding, you just claimed that you've been a fan of Rags for quite a while. Now that is strange. That's strange, considering that not once have you ever credited him for those tweets that you've mentioned in your videos before. Now, I don't know exactly how long ago these tweets were, but if they were within the past year, that would suggest it was during a time that Rags had some substantial growth. Huh. Well, we'll come back to this later.
His video on me. I actually noticed around, say, 6 months ago to a year, that I found there were YouTubers who seemed to be making nonsense videos.
Well, I'm glad you're not alone.
And literally getting more views and subs, and I was scratching my head why, because I'm fairly new to YouTube. I was scratching my head why. How comes these people are coming out of this utter nonsense, you know, about other gamers on other platforms, and, you know, they continue to get views, they continue to just stick around really, people continue to watch them. I mean, they get no respect, but still. So I thought, around December, around Christmas time, let me make a few videos, you know, purposely controversial videos where still my core beliefs were in the video, but not to that extent. I kind of overplayed it a bit.
You are so full of shit. This is no different from the argument that previous console peasants have used in the past when it comes to Rags roasting. They turn on the mic and rant without thinking twice about what they're gonna say. Not once does it occur in their mind that, gee, maybe I'll get shit for this. They put little to no effort into making them, but it's only then when they get hit with the backlash that they play the victim card, or pretend to be in on some kind of joke. Oh, it was just trolling, guys. It was just trolling. It's just a prank, bro. They take notice that their opinions are shit, and when push comes to shove, they act like that one bully that suddenly pretends as if everything he or she has done to you was some kind of gag or joke and that you were in on it as well. Instead of owning up to their mistakes and admitting they were wrong, they turn around and attempt to make it seem as if it was their plan the whole time. It's incredibly pitiful, sad, and pathetic. The criticisms I made of you brushed off. They didn't affect you. I'm some small channel. But then along comes Rags, someone far larger than you, and you cowered away.
Today, Rags and I were toing and froing. Now, I was insulting him. I was being very rude, on purpose, of course, because I've got nothing to be rude to him about. He's faceless. I don't even know what he looks like, don't know who he is.
You clearly haven't done any research whatsoever on Rags, and if you did, you'd know that his face is all over the internet. Almost like you didn't do any research about Bulletberry before you brought him on the podcast. Oh, don't you worry, we'll get there.
I like his work, but I needed to sort of goad him, if you like. That's probably a good word to use. Goad him into a response, and he made that response today and made a video. So I'm really grateful. I've been dying for this guy to make a video on me.
No, Fox. No, you got it wrong. You are a goldmine for Rags. The numerous amounts of videos where you spew stupidity are more than enough to keep Rags entertained and producing content. Rags' recognition of you would have only been beneficial if your content was any good.
Because I've seen other people have videos made on them, and I thought, some of these people I don't believe are worthy of a video from this guy. Because he's really intelligent, Rags. Very intelligent human being. Very, very intelligent. Speaks well, you know. So when he made a video on me, I was absolutely chuffed. I'm honored. There's no beef, people. I haven't got nothing against the guy. I don't truly disrespect him.
Yeah, no, that's a lie, and you know it. Had any of what you just said been true, you would have not blocked Rags earlier today on Twitter. Sure, you may have unblocked him, but let's face it, that was due to pressure. You didn't want your precious reputation to be tarnished. It was an act of desperation to try and make yourself look humble.
Everything I said today was for the purposes of achieving the objective of getting a video. Now, some people will say, oh, you're trying to get his attention, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, I was playing the game, the Twitter game, and it worked. So what? Big deal.
Yeah, no. It didn't work, Fox. It didn't work. If your whole purpose was to try and gain a reputation and exposure, well, you got it. You got it. You will forever be known as that guy who tried to bullshit himself out of this situation.
You know, at the end of the day, some people will agree, some people will disagree, but there's no such thing, in my opinion, as bad publicity, especially on YouTube. It's not like I've been telling flat out lies about the guy or the PC platform, just been giving an overinflated opinion.
I mean, yeah, sure, technically what you said isn't a lie, necessarily. However, that doesn't mean it's not influential, because believe it or not, Fox, even at 9,000 subscribers, you have influence. As long as you have an audience, and that mic next to your mouth, you will always have the ability to influence people, whether it's good or bad. And if you ask me, that can be something far worse than lying.
And basically that's it. I got nothing but love for PC gamers, Xbox gamers, Nintendo gamers.
Bullshit.
So that's really what I wanted to do, to really just address Twitter followers and subscribers. There's no beef on my part anyway. And all of his followers and all of his YouTubers, they can swarm my Twitter if they want to. It's nothing, I just ignore it, it's no big deal. Anyway, good stuff, Rags. I thank you for making that video. I truly appreciate it. I've tweeted it out, I've shared it, I've liked it. I hope a lot of people watch it.
Oh, believe me, Fox. I hope a lot of people watch it too.
I hope it's one of your most successful videos. Selfishly, because I'm in it. But anyway, I'm going to end the video there.
And here we can see the fox in its rare habitat, pretending to laugh.
Thank you so much. Expect a news video tomorrow. There'll be no more of this malarkey. I'm probably never going to make PC videos criticizing PC gamers again.
Well, thank God you have some sensibility to you.
Because, well, you know, as I say, the job has been done. The video's been done. And I'm very happy with the video, actually.
Oh, indeed it's done. And forever on the internet. Don't you forget.
Very happy, very witty, very smart. I liked it. And that brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share content on this channel. And before I go, please look out for Horizon Zero Dawn. People are actually leaking. I don't know if it's true or not, the leak. I don't know if it's really the ending, but it's certainly happened to me, because I spotted some people at the end, stuff like, oh yeah, sorry, I saw this weekend. Apparently, not going to hear it, that's true. But the ending, or a major plot, spoiler, was revealed to me. It's all about game, getting great scores, but there you go. I was called out today. So that is it. Anyway, remember, play games, not corporations. Thanks for watching.
My God, what a completely hypocritical thing of you to say. Did you not think twice before you created that outro? How can you even sit there and say that when you've based your channel, reputation, and to some extent even your personality all off of PlayStation? And yet you sit there and have the audacity to tell us, play games, not corporations? You know, Fox, when we first started talking, I gained some respect for you. You were even kind enough to bring me onto your podcast. You said it was so that I could represent PC gaming. And you know, it being your show, I always respected what you guys talked about. But of the times that I've been on that podcast, not once have I enjoyed being on there. Every time I tried talking about something that was related to PC gaming, you guys would go on and shut me down. And naturally at first I thought, maybe it's all in my mind. So one day I asked if I could invite Bullet Barry on there so I wouldn't be alone. And it's quite funny the day that we were supposed to both be on, you dropped me telling me that you had to have Patreon supporters on. Or could it perhaps be that you didn't like the idea of two PC gamers on your podcast? Therefore, if you had to pick one, you chose the one with 60,000 subs. And yet you all treated him with disdain. You ignored him, avoided him, and failed to acknowledge him. I sat there and listened to the whole thing and could not believe how incredibly disrespectful that was to your guest. Hey Fox, you want to know a little secret? Barry hated being on your podcast. If other people don't see eye to eye with you when it comes to PlayStation or gaming, you turn into an incredibly offensive and childish person. You pretending that you wanted Rags to make a video on you is pathetic. And instead of retracting all of your statements, you pretend to act as if it was your plan all along. But let's face it, Fox, let's face it. You got slapped around like a little bitch.